So back before the apocalypse started, I used to be a performer, and now that I don't have a real audience to perform to, I decided to make my own. Everyone say hello to Shelia. Hi. She says hi. She's really excited to meet you all. And I'm gonna probably put her in my backyard with a bunch of other creepy mannequins so that I have people to entertain myself with. As an only child, I'm pretty sure that this will help me cope. Anyway, back when I was a performer, I used to do a lot of like comedy and burlesque and like clown work, but I'd also throw children's parties, or rather work at them. And when people found out that I used to work at these like super bougie children's parties, they'd always want to know like, what is that like? So I wrote this piece, 5 reflections on throwing parties for children, and I thought I would like tell you all about it while I made Shelia here just like a little bit more fabulous. Anyway, let's get started. 1. When people find out that in addition to being a clown stripper, I used to also throw parties for children, they'd always want to know, what's the difference in performing for those people? And the answer is actually very little, because it turns out that 30-year-olds in Brooklyn high on cocaine at 2 a.m. and 5-year-olds at 6 p.m. high on sugar both want the same thing: to be the center of attention and not have anyone tell them to go take a nap. 2. I'm getting ready in the other room when I hear the birthday boy come in. I own everything! He screams as he steps off the elevator. And given that his parents have spent more on this party than I make in months of working, he's probably not wrong. Later, he'll poke me in the chest and push me in the face and tell me that he doesn't want to sing Itsy Bitsy Spider and that he really likes Old Town Road. And honestly, same. But I can't help but wonder, between all these stations and activations and performers and parties, what sort of world are we setting these kids up for? Will they even know how to make their own fun? 3. I'm dressed as Frankenstein, serving the kids a cake with Frankenstein's face on it. Now, when you serve kids a cake with your face on it, they will metaphorically and literally eat you. I will go home hours later with a tired and broken body from crawling around on the floor, trying not to scare them all. And I'll also be really hungry because I'm contractually obligated not to eat at these events. However, even though I'm tired, it will still not stop me from finding the energy to do an erotic photo shoot with my roommate. The one where I'm doing poppers is a personal favorite. 4. As a queer person who works with kids, one of my biggest fears is that someone's going to weaponize my sexuality against me. 5. I mostly work these parties for the money, but there'd always come this part where some kid would look me in the eyes and I'd realize they believe. They believe that magic is real, or that animals can talk, or that monsters still roam this land, and I'd think, you are so beautiful and worth protecting. I should save the world for you, stop all wars for you, clean the skies and clean the seas, for you deserve such a better world than the one we are leaving for you. I want to tell them that magic is real and that they should always go on believing. But I'm contractually obligated to stay in character, so I say none of that. I just pat them on their head and send them on their way. And I hope they go on believing. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me while I made Shelia a little bit more cute. I think I'm gonna keep working on her, but she's definitely gonna be the queen bee, isn't she? Love you, Shelia. And love all of you too.